Namaskar. Welcome to Ancient Wisdom. Yesterday we had looked at the observational wisdom of ancient Rishis, taking the example of Chatak Pakshi. And we had left with two questions for the viewers. One was, what is the exact difference between a black cow and a buffalo other than the hump on the back? And second was, which is the most violent of the birds? Both results or both answers are available from casual observation around us. Did you get the answer? If you didn't, you are not alone, because the Rishis were not casual observers. They were real detailed observers, and not only that they observed, but they thought about those and also inculcated a number of qualities and features from animals and birds and trees and flora and fauna into their day-to-day life to make it much better, much stronger and much healthier. So coming to this question, what is the difference or what is the major difference between a cow and a buffalo? A cow that is black, and we are not talking about the hump on the back. The major difference, and that differentiates between a cow and buffalo, is the loose skin below the neck. This skin does not exist in any other animal in the world other than a cow. In Marathi it is called as lodi. In English it is called as loose skin, and this is the distinguishing factor. Now you know. Otherwise, many people are not able to distinguish, forget about cow and buffalo, they are not able to distinguish between a she buffalo and a he buffalo. Now we come to the second question, which are or who are the most violent of birds? Many of you might have come up with the answers that it is the hawk, it is the eagle, or it is the vulture, or something of this on this kind, birds of prey. But let me tell you, the birds of prey are not violent birds. The reason being, eating a prey is their way of life, and they have to do it as swiftly, as quickly, as efficiently as possible. They cannot afford to waste their energy in being violent. They cannot be cantankerous. They have to adjust with the situation and kill the prey as early, as fast, as swiftly as possible. So in their life, though violence is a part of their nature, the violence actually is minimal, and it is also a guided violence, because it is only meant to feed themselves or their, so to say, children, offspring. So who is the most violent of the birds? And the answer is going to surprise you. It is the pigeon that you see every day. Wherever you start seeing pigeons in good enough quantity, they will displace all the birds from that locality. Not only displace, they will also starve all other birds of their daily food. They create nuisance wherever they are by sheer number, and by sheer number in one place they eat up all the grains which are around, as a result of which birds like robins, cuckoos, or even sparrows cannot prosper in that area, and they leave that area where pigeons roost, or they are forced to leave that area because there is no food left for them. But what happens with the other birds who are not eating grain? Well, in their case, pigeons have a different strategy. The pigeons crowd them out. Wherever those birds are, pigeons go there in strength, full strength, as a result of which the bird's habitat is continuously disturbed and they too are forced to move out of that location. And then that whole area pigeons have to themselves. So that is why a pigeon is called as most violent of birds. Further reason being, they are not doing this for food. Their food supply is assured. They are doing it for continuing their hegemony or continuing their kingdom in the all birds paradise, by not making or not allowing any other birds to even remain there. And this is why you will see that in the jungle there are minimum of pigeons. The simple reason being, there are birds of prey in the jungle who can swoop in and pick up a pigeon as and when they like. Pigeon does not have a natural resistance to any of these, and that is why you will see that the pigeons more and more move towards cities and towns and leave the jungle. But once in the city, they denude all the trees of all other bird species. And that is where we are. We have answered two questions. What is the difference between a buffalo and a cow, and who is most violent of the birds? We will continue to do the same in these episodes of Ancient Wisdom. Namaskar.